The Frontiers Healthcare Service (FHS) has raised an alarm on the increasing number of positive COVID-19 cases being recorded at the Kotoka International Airport. In a letter addressed to the Managing Director of Ghana Airport Company Limited, Yao Kwakwa also copied to the Ghana Health Service, the company responsible for Ghana's COVID-19 testing at Kotoka International Airport, appealed to all stakeholders to stipulate the quality of polymerase chain reaction (PCR) results acceptable for entry into the country. According to the Managing Director of FHS, Dr. Kujo Sineja, these are other stringent measures when enforced will avert any looming health crisis in the country. The letter indicated that there has been a record of 75 positive cases as of 24th April 2021, and this exceeds the previous highest rate of 45 positive cases on the day 21st of April 2021. It added that it has become imperative to implement new guidelines to curtail the influx of positive cases into the country. As of April 26, Ghana's active COVID-19 cases stood at 1,469, with 89,920 recoveries and 777 deaths. A malaria vaccine that has achieved efficacy of 77% in children in Burkina Faso has become the first to meet the World Health Organization's malaria vaccine technology roadmap target of 75%. Researchers in Burkina Faso and from the University of Oxford in the UK have reported. The researchers reported last week that 450 participants between 5 months and 17 months old were recruited in Nanoro in central Burkina Faso, covering 24 villages and a population of about 65,000. The double-blind trial was conducted at a clinical research unit of Nanoro in Burkina Faso. In their findings, the researchers said the vaccine candidate R21 Matrix M showed favorable safety profile and was well tolerated, adding that it had excellent potential for large-scale manufacturing and low-cost supply. The researchers found the vaccine efficacy of 77% in the higher dose ancillary group and 71% in the lower dose adjunct group over 12 months of follow-up, with no serious adverse effects related to the vaccine. Following these results, the second phase trial, which was funded by a European Union grant, was extended with a booster vaccination administered prior to the next malaria season 1 year later. Halidu Tinto, a Burkinabe professor in parasitology, who was regional director of IRSS in Nanoro and the trial principal investigator, said researchers in collaboration with the Serum Institute of India and Novavax Incorporation have now started recruitment for a phase 3 licensure trial to access large-scale safety and efficacy in 4,800 children aged 5 to 36 months across 4 African countries. According to the World Health Organization, more than 100 malaria vaccine candidates have entered clinical trials in recent decades, but none has shown the targeted 75% efficacy. There were 229 million cases of clinical malaria recorded in 2019, and the World Health Organization estimates that malaria causes more than 400,000 deaths each year globally, noting that progress in reducing malaria mortality had stalled in recent years. Most deaths among children in Africa, where very high transmission rates are found in many countries, the World Health Organization said. The development of a comprehensive policy and roadmap on poultry will boost the poultry sector in particular and contribute to enhanced food production for the country as a whole if it is implemented, especially during and after the COVID-19 pandemic. This according to President of the Greater Accra Poultry Farmers Association, Mr. Michael Nyako Ampem, will fit seamlessly in the strategy of enabling economic growth using the value chain through food production and job creation. He said this in an interview on the impact of COVID-19 on the poultry sector in Ghana. He said the time has come to support President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's One District, One Factory and the Raring for Food and Jobs policies, which will be beneficial for the poultry industry. This, he said, will ensure we eat what we grow to cut down on food imports, as well as support the local school feeding program.
Poultry is a huge industry. Poultry has an outlay or a value chain where you have the maize grower, you have the soya grower, and the fish, and all the things that are produced. There must be an off-taker for the maize, and you know that quite a sizable number of percentage of farmers are into crop production, and the crops that they produce, there must be an off-taker, and the off-taker is we the millers and by extension the poultry farmers. So if the appeal is that if we allow the industry to die, there's going to be a backward integration, which is going to ensure that the maize that will be produced, the soya that will be produced, and the copra and all of that are produced will not have a market. And what that will mean is that those industries are also going to collapse. So once we ensure that the poultry industry is sustained, we are appealing to government that it should encourage the poultry industry to be sustained. The muscle of government should be used to help sustain or grow local businesses. We have the capacity to fill the gap, and if for any reason government feels that there shouldn't be just egg, but there should be some other additions for protein sake, other like fish, we have Pioneer Food Cannery that can look at it. Because when you expand Pioneer Food Cannery, it's not everybody who will go and buy fish. The workers there will eventually come and buy eggs. So there'll be a continuous flow, and our products will still go. So we are saying that the government's muscle should be used to enable us develop.
Mr. Michael Nyako Ampem said as an association with 1,500 members, they are ready to feed the nation, boosting the GDP of the country.
We are here with you. We are indigenous Ghanaians. We have established our businesses, and we are feeding you with healthy eggs and healthy broilers. And we are urging that in terms of businesses, hotels, and restaurants, and individual homes, we should consume more of the eggs, and then consume more of the meat. We are appealing to our fellow Ghanaians to patronize locally produced eggs and broiler, because as we do that, this monies will be plowed back into the economy to expand the economy and grow the economy, so that our GDP will grow, and all of us will be beneficiaries, or it will inure to our benefit.
He also expressed his concern to contractors under the school feeding program who import unwholesome poultry products, which affect the local poultry industry and the image of the nation.
It has come to my attention and the attention of the association. We heard it and we read it, that mackerels have been imported into the country for SHS, and we were a bit surprised, because we felt that this is not the time for us to be importing the mackerels into the system, because the space for broiler with the same, and the space for broiler has been taken by the external people, and they are bringing it in. What is sustaining the poultry industry today is the egg production, and if egg production is also in one way or the other being pushed out, then it means that we are nailing the coffin and ensuring that the industry dies.